Hey, how's it going, guys? This is your boy Hazzed, and today we're going to be talking about the top 5 insane bursts of Legion classes for PvP, guys. Now, there are some just miraculously insane ones, I'd have to say. They hit extremely hard. But anyways, let's jump over to this countdown, guys, and yeah, let's talk about it. Number 5 on the list is going to be Frost Death Knights, guys. Now, why Frost Death Knights? Well, first of all, they have a percentage dealing damage that bounces from target to target. Is an absolutely devastating attack. Now, just raw burst, Frost Death Knights can build up full runic power, of course, proc their abilities, and they can dump it into Remorseless Winter, throw out Breath, prop that ability, throw out Syndragoza, and literally hit people for, I'd probably say, close to about 500,000 a second, which is just an absolutely insane amount. But not only is this damage, as you can see, hitting these targets, but it's also hitting all the other targets. So this is what makes the Frost DK Burst so insane, is the fact that not only are they applying targets to this one, it's hitting everything. Now, the other AoE that's going on here with the major cooldowns is Avalanche. Is why Pillar Frost is activated. It causes Avalanche to come down to hit nearby enemies, making that AoE that much greater, of course, as we have Remorseless Winter going out, Dots going out, Howling Blast procs going out that hit extremely hard. We have Breath of Syndragoza going on, and we have the Dragon flying at them all at the same time, which is an absolutely insane burst. Literally, you can just about make people explode when you unload that completely on a target. I've seen some healers manage to live through that by using portals and stuff, but for the most part, if you get like an actual pure burst on a Frost DK on somebody, they will explode. And of course, in AoE situations, Frost DK's AoE damage is just immenseful. So that's why they fall at number 5. And I might be a little biased around this, but let's jump to number 4. Number 4 for insane craziest burst for Legion is going to go to the Enhancement Shaman. Now, why Enhancement Shaman, guys? You all know if you've been watching my videos what these guys are capable of. First off, you're going to throw out your wolves or something to generate up your maelstrom. As soon as you get your maelstrom up, you're going to start dropping your flame tongue, you're going to drop your wind song, and hopefully before you get your storm strike procs, you can throw in lava lash if you have it. You're going to throw in your crash lightning. And now what we're doing here is just basically keeping up our rotation until we can get our storm strikes to proc. And there they are. And that's when we're going to drop back. Make sure we have that lightning on. Drop major cooldowns and spam the crap out of our ability. Now, look at this. Look at these wind strikes. These wind strikes, they keep proccing. Look at them. That damage is so insane. And then reuse your abilities to throw up your little extra damaging abilities, of course, while you're bursting. And then we get more procs. More procs. This would have globaled anybody. Those double procs would basically global any class. Any class. Even tanks that'll push through because it's elemental damage. If you get double procs like that, if the damage isn't being reflected or something like that, you will literally you will knock just about any class down. Enhancement Shaman Burst is actually pretty gnarly, pretty insane compared to a lot of classes. The problem with it is just getting there. But of course, they have just gnarly elemental damage. So let's jump to the number 3. Number 3 on this list, guys, is going to be BM Hunters. Now, I haven't played BM Hunters too much on the Legion Beta. Now you're wondering, well, how do you know this is number 3? I did not create this list on my own, guys. These lists are created. I'm asking quite a few PvPers to give me their input on it, and I'm crafting up these lists. You know, I put in my input, I send them the list. They go, oh, well, maybe we'll switch these around. You know, we talk about it a bit, and then we toss in the other classes. So BM happens to be number 3, and I haven't really played it yet on the Legion Beta, so I can't really tell you exactly how the burst work. But I could imagine it has something to do with the giant army of pets that BM can throw at people. So it has something to do with that. I couldn't. There. Yeah. More pets. More pets. Get them, pets. Yeah. All right. So definitely. Also, the other thing that makes this insane, of course, is the fact that BM, their damage is like basically unpeelable on a target. I mean, they're kind of like an unholy DK in one way. They can run behind here, and their pets are still dealing pressure, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, as for the maximized pressure, I have no idea how to maximize pressure on a BM Hunter, but I did actually watch a few of them, and I've got to say, I was thoroughly impressed what a very skilled BM Hunter could do. Quite honestly, I saw him take a few people from 100% health down to 0 health within seconds. And, I mean, and it didn't take much ramping was the crazy part. It was just out there. It was fast. It was just boom, 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 dead. I was like, whoa, there was nothing he could really do about that. That's some insane damage. But it's alright. We'll figure it out soon. I'm gonna actually probably test out this class. Probably within the next week, I'd have to say I'm definitely gonna have to play some BM Hunter because they do have some insane damage and mobility. Our number 2 on the list, guys, is going to be Prot Warriors. Now, why Prot Warriors? If you've been paying attention to the channel, of course, I played a Prot Warrior the other day, and the only thing I wanted to do was max out my damage. So what we're going to do here is dump our rage into focus rage here. We got 3 stacks. We can't use any more shield slams. We're going to have to wait. We're going to dump out a demoralizing shot to do more damage and go for the one-shot macro right here, guys, and we hit for 1.6 million right there, guys. That's why Prot Warriors are sitting at the second highest crazy burst, as you can see, within PvP, within Legion, guys. I mean, that damage is just absolutely undeniable. Now, honestly, in my opinion, there's only one class's burst who sits higher than a Prot Warrior's peak burst. And you've seen him on a lot of the other lists, of course. So anyways, guys, let's jump over to this and talk about it. The number 1 spot on this video, guys, again, as a few of the other videos, goes to Sub-Rogue for the craziest burst. Now, why is it Sub-Rogue for the craziest burst, guys? Now, you go in on a Sub-Rogue. We're going to invis here. And basically, wait a second. We got our cooldowns. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to pop our cooldowns right here. And then we're going to pop Shadow Dance as soon as we open. So we can spam Shadow Strikes all the way up until we have full combat points. And then we're going to lay in our very large Death from Above, again, using Shadow Dance to enhance the damage. And this combo should hit roughly around 2 million. Now, if you're doing this in Arena or Battlegrounds, you can get the 100% damage buff, which will make this opener hit for just a ridiculous high amount, obviously. A bit over 2 million, which makes this definitely our number 1 spot. Now, check this out, guys. Do this. All right, we're going to go in. We're popping some cooldowns right here, going in for the Shadow Strike using Shadow Dance. We're actually going to be able to go for Death from Above pretty fast here using Shadow Dance. Again, going for crit. Let's see what we can do. Ooh, there it is. 1 mil crit. So that opener right there was roughly, I'd say, about 2.1 to 2.3 million. And as generally the opener you can put out on this class, because you can reopen quite a few times in Arena. And also in combat, of course, you can wait around the target if you're using Dagger in the Dark, hit 100% extra damage on that initial opener. So you can basically open just off of that attack and Death from Above together, like 1.7, 1.8k, which is, or 1.8 mil, which is absolutely insane. Now, if you add in, of course, the little Shadow Dance, Shadow Strikes that takes in between, those can hit for like 200 to about 300k a piece. So it usually takes about 2 to 3. Add that in 600, 18 mil, and there you go. You got like about 24 mil, 2.4 mil, 24 mil, something like that, guys. You get the picture. But yeah, Sub-Rogues take the craziest burst definitely for this game.